Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Real Swing, the drumming show where we talk about jazz drumming, and also where I occasionally break out my radio voice. This is the radio announcer voice. This is Real Swing. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that intro. That was terrible. Welcome to another episode of Real Swing, the show where we talk about jazz drumming and other kinds of drumming. Today we're going to talk about a general subject when it comes to drumming in general. So not necessarily only applicable to jazz, but applicable to drumming and actually all sorts of other playing, other instruments and stuff like that, other genres. Usually this is one of those things that a lot of people don't agree on, and even professionals from around the world and of all different levels and all different genres, some people give you slightly different advice. So today I'm not going to give you advice. I'm going to put them to the test and see what happens. Obviously my experiments here and my tests are totally non-scientific, so take the results for what you will. But the topic we're going to deal with today is something a little bit controversial, I think, especially the way I'm going to present it. We're going to talk about warming up before you actually play. So some people have, very elaborate warm-up routines. Some people don't. Me personally, I've never really had a very strict warm-up routine. I find that I'm okay playing cold. And, I'll come into a gig and I'll just pull out my sticks, and sometimes in the recording booth, I'll get straight in the recording booth and then we'll just start playing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then double time. And it's funny because there are moments, there have been moments where I've gone into a gig and the air conditioning is like blasting, it's really freezing, and my hands are actually genuinely cold. But then when I actually start playing, I find that actually, no, I've got just as much precision, if not more, than I would have if I really warmed up myself, if I kept myself warm, or if I was playing, outside in the sun and it's really hot. So I don't have any anecdotal evidence that suggests that my warm-ups, warm or not, are actually helping or hurting. So I figured we do an experiment today. We do a genuine experiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cool myself down, right? I'm going to get cold, and then we'll try playing at something like 320 beats per minute and see how comfortable I feel. And then we'll heat ourselves up, and then we'll play at 320 beats per minute again and see how well I feel. So this is going to be a real experiment. So let me set up my metronome here for 320 beats per minute so you kind of know what is the speed that I'm actually trying to achieve. It's no pushover. It's real speed here. All right. So this is the speed that we're going to achieve. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere about there. It's a push, right? Like I'm not 100% comfortable with this speed. So yeah. So let's go and see what happens. All right, everybody. Welcome to the familiar side of my kitchen. We're doing the cool down procedure. So open up the fridge. Stick my hand in there. Hold the frozen chicken. I have to do both my hands, aren't I? Where the heck am I going to put the camera? Well, figure that out. What's this? How about we put the camera there? Wow, this is really quality content, isn't it? I'll flip the camera halfway through. Alright, I'm just gonna freeze my hands. Alright, guys. Trust me when I say this is gonna be 2 minutes of freezing in here. I put my hand in there, it's gonna be really frozen, right? I can't I can't put my. Alright, put the other hand in there. There we go. Yeah, freeze me. Freeze me. Make my hands really cold. Put it in there. I'm gonna put it down in there. Oh, that one's really cold. Ooh, that one's really, really, really cold. Alright, this is excellent. Excellent. There you go. Oh, got my hands in the freezer. You can see them there? Yep. Put them up a little bit. Yeah, you can see my other hand now. There we go. We've got both hands in the freezer now. Gonna keep them stuck in the freezer. If this isn't cooling down, I don't know what is. Alright, my hands are really cold now. I gotta say, it's actually really comfortable. Ah, that's nice. Ooh. I'm gonna hold this frozen bucket of things. Oh, that's really freezing up my hands now. Oh, that's really cold now. It's like holding on to ice. It's holding on to ice. It's really cold. It's really, really, really cold. Now I've got a message. My phone's vibrating. Don't know if you can hear that. Alright, it's really, really nice and cold now. It's really, really nice and cold now. Hold on to some more frozen chicken. Alright, 2.5 minutes. Alright, I've just stuck my hands in the freeze. I just stuck my hands in the freezer for 2.5 minutes, holding on to cold stuff. It's really, really cold. 320 beats per minute. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jazz.
That actually felt alright. Not too bad, actually. Alright, now let's go and warm my hands up and see if there is actually any difference. Here is the absolutely empirical test. Turn on the heater, turn on the lights, put the shower down there. Max heat. Oh yeah. Alright, it's not really hot at the moment, but it will be. Alright. Oh, that's warm. Oh, that's actually really hot. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's really hot. That's really hot now. Ow. Ow. That's actually a bit too hot. Ow. Ow. Other hand. Oh. Oh no. That feels like it's burning a little bit. Ow. Oh, on the other hand, it's actually really comfortable for my eczema. Alright. That's very hot now. It's very hot now. It's very hot now. It's really hot now. Right, switch hands. Alright, it's getting really hot now. Ooh. I think my hand's actually going red. Can you see it turning red? Oh, I'm splashing all over myself. Oh, it's really warm, right? Let's get it further up, all the way to the wrist. Right, for the wristy power there. Alright, switch hands. 30 seconds, switch hands. Go! Oh, yeah, you look at my hand. Look, it changed color. Look at that. The top of my hand's like a totally different color. It's all red. Alright. It's the wrist. Oh, yeah. Heat up the wrist. Beautiful. Ooh, this is a warm-up routine that you never see before, have you? I think a little water on this lens. Whoops. Right. Last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. 15 seconds using both hands. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, that's really hot. Ooh, that's really hot. Ooh, that's really hot. Yeah, I seriously think I'm like scalding my hand a little bit. Ooh, it's really hot. My hands are red. My hands are red. Alright, final heat. Final warm-up procedure. Woo! Ooh. Alright. it is without a shadow of a doubt that I am warm. I turned it off and let's go test it out. And we're back and I am warm. My hands are like so hot. Woof. They're still wet. I'm gonna pack them down. All right, 320 beats per minute, warmed up hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. After that very scientific test about warming up and stuff like that, I think we have a very real conclusion. I don't feel any different. But playing-wise, I don't feel any different. Maybe I should warm up my hands and feet as well. If anybody has a freezer that they want to send to me that I can stick my feet in and freeze them for this experiment, please do so. And I'll maybe I take a hot shower and I'll come play. May not be the most accurate version of warming up, but I feel really warm. So that's the conclusion, I say. I feel nicer on the outside of my hands when I'm all warmed up with hot water. So maybe the key to great and comfortable playing isn't like drumming exercise warm-up. Maybe it's just sticking your hands in some really warm water before you play, because they feel really comfy. They feel really pleasant. It feels really nice. And maybe if you feel nicer, you can play better. I don't know. Jokes aside though, I kind of do have a warm-up, right? I just use the Louis Bellson warm-up. So single strokes, double strokes, paradiddles. I do that all the time. Right? I'm not doing it now, it's because it's terrible. But yeah, you know, if you need to warm up, warm up. If you don't need to warm up, don't. Don't make a big fuss about it. You know, some people always say like, you have to warm up, otherwise you are not a musician. You are a electrician. I don't know if that's true. Do electricians warm up? I don't know. But yeah, if you need to, do it. If you don't. I guess other instruments, maybe they do need to, right? Like, I believe like brass instruments, you genuinely have to warm the instrument up because you're, you know, blowing your breath in it and the note changes or whatever. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Why are you listening to me? Why are you watching this show? Go home. Go practice.